Hello and welcome. This is Ruth Hamilton, and today I have another video for Tonic Studios, and this is the new designer's choice, and it's a mini desk tidy. So you can see here we have all the dies, and we also have a little instruction leaflet. Now I haven't already made this up, but it looks pretty straightforward from these instructions, so we'll have a little look at the dies first, and then I'll start to make some samples and let you see how that goes. So first of all, I can see that this die, let's get it off here, this one is going to form the base. You can see it there, and it looks like it's pretty straightforward just to fold this, and we've got all the debossed lines for the flaps and folds, and this has a lovely curved top on it here. So the rest of these look more like decorative panels, and we've got lovely floral patterns here and different things, and a tag at the top, and this looks like a handle possibly for it. So I'll go ahead and cut some of these out and see how we get on. I'll come back and show you, but first of all I've picked out some lovely papers that I card that I think I'll use for this. I have got the beautiful memories, and this is the Tonic. It's 18 sheets of 12 by 12 paper, and then I've picked out some ivory white to go along with this. Ivory white and ballet pink in the classic card, and I've got some Majestic gold in the Pearlised card. So I'll be back in just a moment and show you what I've done. So first of all, you can see here that we're going to need 2 of these pieces, 2 of these, and 4 of the base die cuts. So this is explained along here, but it's very simple to make the handles on it. I've got a piece of ivory card here just so that you can see this a bit better on it, and I'll show you exactly how I've done this. So this is the piece that will make the handles. We're going to have one will end up like this, and the other one will end up like this, but it's just a combination of using this die, and I'll show you it on here where you can find the others. There's a little line die across here, it's a little slit, and you just take that off, and we're going to use this one as well that you'll find in there. I'll set those aside. Now for the one with this one with the little hole in the top, all you do is you'll be placing your die cut down onto the card like this, and you'll see a little notch here and here and here, and a corresponding little notch there. And all I've done to create this shape here is to put these two together on my card, tape them both down in place with some washi tape or whatever kind of tape that you have that holds it in place, and cut that shape out twice, and that gives you this one. So we just fold it back this way, and with this piece fold it in, and you'll get it like that. Now you're going to need 2 of the other ones, so again this same die for the background, and the slit goes down this way, so it's this die here, and all you do this time is turn the cutting edge over when you place it onto your card, and you'll find again that very easily slots into place there. Just move that slightly over, and all you do again is tape those in place onto your card, run them through your die cutting machine twice, and that will give you 2 of this shape. So we've now got 2 of this and 2 of this. And then we want to cut out 4 of the bases. So that, I'll just move this over now. So that will give you this shape when you cut it out, the large base die that I showed you at the start. And on 3 of those shapes you're going to cut off this piece. So it's the piece that has the 3 lips on the side of it, so you're going to take that off on 3 of them and leave it on 1. So 3 of them will end up looking like this, and 1 will stay like this. Now at this stage I went ahead and cut some of the paper out with the little decorative dies, so I have glued some on here, but I'll show you how I've done that as well. So we've got one here, and I took these 2 dies together and I just placed them together so that I would get the placement right on the pattern, and I've cut them out, and I'm going to glue that on there and that on there, and that will give me 2 of these. And then you've got to decide at this stage whether you're going to make your box with the little compartments on the inside, and if you are, then you're going to have, sorry, on the inside, you're going to cut out rectangles to go on here, which is the outside edge. But for mine, first of all, I'm going to make the shape that has all the little compartments sitting with this piece facing outwards. So what we've done is we've got this one, then I've got this shape, and I've used high-tack tape here just to make it a little easier, but I actually used glue on the 2 that I've already put together. Now I've used these 2 shapes again. Well, not again, I haven't used them before, but there they are. So I've taped them together, and this die cut will go on here, and this one will go on here, and these are going to match the whole way around. I've already glued this one together, so I'll put these together and then we'll move on and attach these. So going back to our little plan here, we've got all these pieces and we want to attach them across the top. So what we do this time is glue that just in behind there. Now I haven't got my decorative pieces on this one yet, but I'll do that in a minute. But the glue is going to go on here this time and then go in behind there. I just wanted to show you this on a plain piece to make it pretty straightforward, and then that we can go ahead from there and well, really decorate it whatever way you like, but that is where we get to there. So that piece, and then I've gone ahead and done that on all of the other pieces as well. I'll actually just glue these on while I'm at it. And there we are. So this piece is the one that you're going to keep the base on, and the others then are just like this one with these pieces cut off. So you'll make this up by attaching these pieces that I've got the red tape on, and you can see there that this attaches to here and this attaches to here, and it all folds up, but you leave this tab open at the back, and I'll go ahead, but this is what it will look like in a moment or two. So you can see now that these pieces are all ready, and the pieces that I had already cut out that I was going to put on the back actually would look really nice if you wanted to put them on the inside there as well. But I think because this paper's quite, although it's lovely, a beautiful pattern, it's quite dark, so I want to leave as much of that ivory card showing as possible. But anyhow, now I'm going to attach all of these together, and you can see I have alternated these, so it's the round hole in one, a slit, or the round hole and then a slit, and I'm going to glue these pieces together, and as you can see then I'll have the box with the little compartments on the outside. And this is where I think it gets to that lovely exciting stage where you can see it all going together. It's all joined together on the back. This tab on this side, you want to fold it inwards, and then we're going to use the base this time to join all of these together, and we want all those little glue tabs folded inwards as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue on here, and again you can use red liner, high-tack tape or whatever. I like glue, especially when I'm doing this on video, because sometimes I just like to be sure that I have a little bit of maneuverability. So that's all joined together, and you're going to bring that in there and that up there, that around there, and there it is, all coming together. Isn't that really cute? Now what we want to do is just hold that together for a moment or two until all that glue takes. And there it is, you can see inside there. Now you could put a piece of decorative paper inside there. You could also, as I said, put these down in there, depending on whatever style of little desk tidy you're wanting. Actually, do you know what? I know it's called a little desk tidy, but it's far too nice for that. I think that's got to be a gift or something. It's got to have something really nice in it and go as a gift holder with lots of little things in here, and maybe some cellophane on the top, all around it, and a little bow on top. Anyhow, what you're going to do now then is push both of these tabs inwards, and then fold this one over and this one over, and you've got not only a little compartment inside for putting something in, but you've got the four around here as well, and I think that is absolutely beautiful. Now obviously in this set there are still some more dies. We've got the tags here and whatnot that I could add on to that, so I'll do that in a moment or two, but that's the basic little box made first of all, and I'm going to go ahead and use these ones and make a different one in a moment or two. So I have, first of all I'll show you this. I made a little tag and I have just added it on with some of the the ivory ribbon onto the top there. So it's just two layers with the tag die. That's this one, and then this one on top with the patterned paper. Now for my second little box, I've cut the shapes out and glued them up together in exactly the same way as I did before, except you'll probably notice that I have taken the tabs off the one that I left the bottom on this time, and just left that like that. So again, we're just going to remember, I'll set them the same way as I had them before. We're just going to remember this time that you've got to remember to do them alternately this way so that they fold in and the top matches together. So I have used these two dies together, and that has given me a lovely pattern, and I've done that in gold and put it on here, and then I have taken the two outside edges again here and I have put them onto the tops there. So now we have all these, and that is, I think, rather nice. And this time, as you can see, then I have glued this onto the flat side instead of decorating these sides, and now I'm going to attach all of these together. So I'm just going to glue along here, and then I'll put some on here and here, and I'll attach these, remembering that I've got to have the flap and the round hole, and then the flap and the round hole, and then once I get all those joined together, I'll turn it upside down and glue this across the bases, and I'll show you that when I've finished. That's the two little boxes finished, just to show the different ways you can put them together. I think they've turned out really well, and I have fussy cut a couple of the little roses you can see from this paper that I used to cover this one in. I've used a little strand of gold glitter thread and attached the little label onto that one, and I'm going to make a third one now, just something a little bit different, but that's the two basic shapes and how easy it is to put them all together. So I will add some gems and things and probably a little bit of glitter or something to this one, I think, but I'm really pleased with the way those have turned out, and so I hope you like them. So there they are. I have made this one. I added a little gem on there, as you can see, and I thought that turned out really well. The little tag, and that's just beautiful the way the box opens inside and you've got the little compartments on the outside. And on this one I've added a beautiful little tag again, a few gems around the outside, and I've fussy cut a little flower again and put it on here. I think that looks really well. And for my last one I decided just to mix and match some of the bits and pieces. So what I've done is I have created a box in the same way as I've done this one. Then I have added a strip of ivory card around the base. Now that is 3 centimeters wide, and what I did was I cut it off an A4 sheet of card and then attached one end and glued it along, and then folded at the edge and glued the next bit right around until I got to the end. And then I did the same with a 2 centimeter strip of red silk Speciality card. I think it's called red silk, I'll just check that here. Crimson silk. I decided not to use the Bally pink because I like this crimson silk and it wasn't too far away from the desk, so I saw it sitting there and I thought, oh, that would be nice. So I added a strip of that around there, and then on the corners I just took a circle punch, just an ordinary circle punch, and I chopped the circle in half and put it around these edges here, just on the corners. And then to finish the detail off, I took these two little dies. I cut, first of all, I cut 4 of these ones in ivory, and then I used the 2 together with the crimson silk, and I layered one onto the other and then glued them the whole way around. And I added some of these lovely little crystal gems just down below all of that. I have decorated the top. I'm not sure if I said this just before, but I just did that in the same way as I did this one. And then I added a little tag again. So it's the same tag, and I have the ivory card at the back, crimson silk on there, and then fussy cut flowers and a little gem on there as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I certainly did. I think they turned out really well and they're very cute, but I do think they'd make lovely little gift boxes. So I'm very pleased with the way they look even on the inside. You can see again, so have a little look in there, and then I'll just take this little tag off and let you see in here. So they're all so different, and that's a nice little area in there that you can add a gift into as well, or just whatever you want to put into it. So if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, don't forget to like it, and of course I'd love you to subscribe to my channel so that you can come back again and see lots more. I will also have all my affiliate links for all of these products down at the bottom in the description, so if any of you are interested, they'll be there, and thank you very much for that again. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye bye.